Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 232. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, RBS launches a Brexit-focused fund for businesses, Henry Howard Finance funding boost to support asset finance growth, and bank lending slips but deposits on the rise. With March 2019 and the official start of Brexit very much now grabbing all of the headlines, it's interesting to see that banks are now starting to make preparations for Brexit as well. Preparations in terms of making money available for businesses who are trading in Europe. The latest one is the Royal Bank of Scotland, RBS and NatWest. They just announced a £2 billion fund available to both its existing customers and new customers who trade and have dealings with Europe. The funding is designed to improve liquidity, help with trade finance and also term facilities as well. So the bank are recognising that some businesses possibly may face a cash crunch when all the new systems and processes come into play, hence that money being available. NatWest on its own reckon they've got about 2,000 businesses who they've identified as possibly being able to benefit from that fund, and they are going to be contacting those customers over the coming weeks. So if you do trade in Europe and you're an existing RBS or NatWest customer or even a potential new client for the bank, they clearly want to speak to you to see how they can help you access that £2 billion worth of funding. As I've highlighted in previous bulletins, asset finance continues to be a popular source of funding for businesses looking to purchase business equipment, plant and machinery, in other words, hard assets. Now, the British Business Bank, which is the umbrella organisation and home for all of the government's finance schemes, has just announced a tranche of funding passed on to Henry Howard Finance. Now, Henry Howard Finance is a specialist in the asset finance world, so purchasing of plant and equipment and also perhaps refinancing equipment that you already own but where you need some cash. Now, the funding from the British Business Bank totals £51 million, and that comes out of the British Business Bank's Enable programme. This programme is designed to help smaller alternative lenders have access to the cash in order that they can on-lend then to UK small businesses. So if you are in need of purchasing some assets or perhaps extracting cash from existing assets and you want to know more, just go along to the Henry Howard Finance website, which is henryhowardfinance.co.uk. Alternatively, drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and we'll help you through the process. Close this bulletin, our usual monthly roundup of UK bank lending figures. How much are banks lending to small businesses? Well, UK Finance, which is the trade body for high street banks and lenders, has released figures at the end of September 2018 as regards the total stock of loans currently outstanding. And the figures show year on year, September 18 to September 2017, a drop of 2% in the total amount of money currently outstanding. So we can see this contraction in lending really reflects this air of cautiousness that many small businesses have. They've just not really got that appetite to borrow, very much adopting a wait and see approach. And then obviously concerns around the economy and also the political situation as we lead up to Brexit. However, it's not all bad news. Within those figures, manufacturing over the last 12 months has seen a jump of 4.9% in the total amount of money currently outstanding, and also increases seen in accommodation, food services, and also agriculture. So some positive news there. Also, the figures show an increase in the amount of cash that businesses are sitting on. Over the 12 months, there's been a 3.6% jump into cash deposits. And again, that reflects this cautiousness. Business owners not borrowing and hoarding cash, adopting that wait and see. So we can see interesting times over the next couple of months or so. I think it's going to take a lot more certainty before we see business owners opening their wallets and starting to invest heavily again. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it for this week. Thanks very much for being with me. Look forward to being with you again next time. And have a great, successful and profitable week.